Now see, we completed chapter number 6. Now we will start chapter number 7, and that is sequence and series. See, in 10th standard you have learned this chapter, not in detail, only you have learned about sequence and one type of sequence, that is arithmetic sequence. Okay. In 11th science you are going to learn some more sequences like geometric sequence and special sequence. Beside arithmetic sequence, you are going to learn arithmetic sequence also together. We are going to learn arithmetic sequence in detail. Not only that, beside that, we are going to learn arithmetic mean between A and B. Many arithmetic mean between A and B. Okay. Now what do you mean by sequence? See, sequence is a special type of function. Okay. The function whose domain is capital N, set of natural number. A function of domain is capital N is called sequence. If f is a function from N to R, I call it as a real sequence. What is called? Because values of this function is a real number. If f is from N to C, C matlab set of complex number, then this sequence is called sequence of complex number. If your f from N to N, then I call it as sequence of natural number, right? But every time domain will remain N. When domain is N, it is an infinite sequence, and when domain is a subset of N starting from N, then it is called a finite sequence. That you learn later on. For example, if f is a function from N to N, and fn is defined as fn is n square. So this is called formula or general term of the sequence. Fn is called the formula or general term of the sequence. It is also denoted by An or Tn or Un, etc. Not only Fn, it is also denoted by 1 minute. So sequence are denoted by, term of the sequence are denoted by An, Un or Tn. And for sequence, we have another symbol. For sequence we use pair of braces और उसके अंदर an लिख दो. You read this as sequence an. When an is written beside, in between pair of braces, then it is called sequence an. Okay. Now, suppose fn is n square. Okay. Formula for fn or general term of sequence is suppose n square. Then I can find out f1 as 1 square. that is 1. F2 is 2 square, that is 4. F3 is 3 square, and that is 9. So this 1, 4, 9, etc. are called terms of the sequence, okay? Term of the sequence. Every sequence does not have a formula, okay? Every sequence does not have a formula. And also, formula for a sequence cannot be determined from the term of the sequence, okay? Suppose you are given some terms of the sequence. It cannot determine formula every time. And every sequence does not have formula, and also formula for a sequence cannot be determined from the term of the sequence. Because, for example, see, the sequence of prime number does not have a formula. Sequence of prime numbers does not have formula, okay? You should write down in language. Fn is nth prime number, okay? Okay? Same way, sometimes we get two formula for the same sequence. For same sequence, for example, suppose you are given only 4 terms of the sequence, 1, 4, 7 and 10. From terms, suppose you want to find out the sequence, matlab formula of the sequence. So here Fn can be taken as 3n minus 2. So when n is 1, you will get 1. N is 2, you will get 4. N is 3, you will get 7. N is 4, you will get 10. N is 4, so you will get 10. But also it can be given as Fn को इस तरह से भी मैं लिख सकती हूँ 3n minus 2 plus पीछे लिखती हूँ. Also I can write it as Fn is 3n minus 2 plus n minus 1 into n minus 2 into n minus 3 into n minus 4. This formula also determines those 4 terms of the sequence, okay? So, every sequence does not have formula, and only term do not determine the formula. For one sequence we can have more than one formula. Now I will define finite sequence. When domain is n, it is an infinite sequence, okay? There is no end. Finite sequence matlab, if the domain of function f is the finite set, that is, it starts from 1 and reaches up to any natural number, then f is called finite sequence, okay? My domain start with 1, okay? Now, what is series? Every sequence have its own series. Let an is a given sequence, okay? It is a function of domain is n. It is a given sequence. Then for every sequence there exists a new sequence. Defined as S1 is A1, S2 is A1 plus A2, sum of first two term of the sequence, and Sn is sum of first n term of the original sequence. So this I have defined with reference to the given sequence A1, An, okay? With reference to given sequence An, I defined S1, S2, Sn. So this new sequence is called series of the original sequence. This S1, S2, Sn, matlab sequence Sn, is called series associated with the original sequence An. Suppose given sequence is odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Then related series is 1 plus 3, 4, 1 plus 3 plus 5, 9, 1 plus 3 plus 5, 7, 16 and so on. So the new sequence 1, 4, 9, 16 is called series associated with the original sequence 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. Clear? Now suppose sequence is given, you know how to find out series. But suppose series ka n term is given. N term of series is given to you. By the formula. Suppose n term of this series given by the formula Sn is n square. And you are asked to find out the general term of the original sequence. General term of original sequence, that is An. Then what to do? Look here, you know A2 is S2 minus S1, right? A1 is S1, you know very well. A2 is S2 sum of two term minus sum of one term. A3 is S3 minus S2, right? So naturally I can get An is Sn minus Sn minus 1. This is the formula. Determine the general term of original sequence from the general term of series. And this formula is applied for all n greater than or equal to 2 because S1 is A1. Right? So A1 के लिए तो कोई formula नहीं. Our formula starts from A2.